being so close to the water, it was always sort of, in certain times like this time of the year would be waterlogged and muddy and stuff there, and other times it would be dry. But each and every time there was a food source around here, and some of our people would have ceremonies here, and even some significant sites and places around here that would have been built over now that have probably, may not have been recorded appropriately. But and just camping and living in the natural environment and living off the land from the waterways and the birds and the animals and stuff that frequent this area, and enjoying life as best we can in the in the early part of our country. And people had no say in how our land was developed, and over time this landscape was changed and utilised in so many different avenues, and we had no say in that. And then eventually it sort of turned into a industrial area and a rubbish tip and basically a wasteland. And then something happened in 2011 when the major stadium wanted to build a stadium, and they chose this place, and they came to our our Whadjuck Working Party member elders and stuff and said, what would you like, what we would like to do, develop this place, what do you think we should do? And of course the first thing, well, it's about time you come and ask, because there's been so much development and happening in our community that we've never had much input. So this is the input, and if we want to talk about and creating something, it has to fit like it feels in Yunga country. One of the old aunties that was as part of that group says, when I'll go back there I want to feel like I'm in Yunga country. So all the revegetation and stuff is all done here by people, and the designs and the interpretations is about our our artwork and our people feeling what's important to them in country. The poem that goes around the stadium that's inscripted in the stone, that's part of the language that's all of a sudden is embedded in stone, whereas over the colonisation process stuff, our language is outlawed. So it's about a reconnection and that opportunity for reconnecting. Dreamtime game is a very important focus that's usually on the eastern side of town, but to have this, I guess this disruption that all Australians have had through this COVID-19 is that it gives an opportunity for it to be relocated back into another place of Yunga country, and it gives an opportunity for us as Yunga people, an opportunity to show and present the real story of our mob and our connections to country. And there may be some opportunities around to highlight National Reconciliation Week. It's an opportunity to highlight that, hang on, more's got to be done. We can't just continue to do the talk and do the smoke and mirror stuff. It's got to be something meaningful.